How to use the index tool in your workbook. The index tool in ModMath is perfect for adding symbols and adjusting the position of numbers to help you properly represent things like negative numbers, fractions, exponents, decimal points, and more. Before diving in, make sure you're familiar with the line tool because you'll need it for some of the examples below. If you're unsure about how to use it, check out the article on How do I create and edit a line in the workbook? That'll help. Where to find the index tool? First things first, the index tool is in your toolbar. It looks like a little box with a smaller box in the top left corner. Easy to spot, right? What can you do with the index tool? The index tool is great for a bunch of different things. Here's a breakdown of how to use it for some common tasks. Borrow and carry in subtraction. Let's say you're working through an equation and you need to borrow. Here's how you can do that. 1. Set up your equation. For example, you're subtracting numbers in the ones, tens, and hundreds columns. 2. To borrow. Tap the cell where you're adding the borrowed number. Tap the index tool in the toolbar, and from the drop-down, select upper left. A small box will appear in the cell. Tap it, and type the borrowed amount, like the one you borrowed from the tens column. Now tap the cell where you're borrowing from, let's say it's the tens column. Tap the index tool again, and choose upper left. Tap the small box in that cell, and type the reduced number after borrowing. 3. How to cross out values. Use the line tool to cross out values that you've borrowed from or adjusted. Last repeat. Do this until you reach your final answer. Once you've got it all set up, just tap outside the cell, and you're good to go. Writing a fraction. Want to write a fraction? It's simple. 1. Pick your cell, tap the cell where you want to enter the fraction. 2. Use the index tool, tap the index tool in the toolbar, and choose fraction from the drop-down. 3. Add the numerator and denominator. You'll see two small boxes, one for the numerator, top number, and one for the denominator, bottom number. Tap inside each box to add the values. Finally, tap outside the cell, and you're finished. Writing an exponent. If you need to write an exponent, here's how to do it. 1. Choose the cell, tap the cell where you want the exponent to go. 2. Open the index tool. Tap the index tool in the toolbar and select upper right from the drop-down. 3. Enter the exponent. A small box will appear in the top right corner of the cell. Tap it and enter the exponent, like the 2 and 3 superscript 2. You're finished. Tap outside the cell when you're done. Adding a decimal point. Adding a decimal point is just as easy. 1. Select the cell, tap the cell where you want the decimal point. 2. Use the index tool, tap the index tool in the toolbar, and choose lower right from the drop-down. 3. Enter the decimal point. A small box will appear in the lower right of the cell. Tap it and enter the decimal point. You're done. Tap outside the cell when you're finished. So, now you've got the basics down. Whether you're working with fractions, exponents, borrowing, or decimals, the index tool is here to make your math life easier. Give it a try and see how it can help you in your workbook.